Hey, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's exciting video, we're going to dive deep into the story of a seemingly ordinary 2014 1 cent coin that has the potential to make you an overnight millionaire. Yes, you heard that right, this humble penny could be worth up to $89 million. Stick around as we explore its rare value, its historical significance, and how you could potentially turn 1 cent into a fortune. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on these rare finds. Let's get started. Before we jump into the mind-blowing value of the 2014 1 cent coin, let's take a quick look at the history of the penny itself. The United States Mint has been producing pennies since 1793, making them one of the oldest coins in U.S. circulation. Over the years, the penny has undergone several design changes, with the most famous designs being the Lincoln Memorial, the Shield, and the current Lincoln Cent with the Union Shield. The most recent design change came in 2010 when the U.S. Mint introduced the Union Shield on the reverse side of the coin, which is what we see today. But while pennies may seem like common currency, some rare variations of these coins are anything but ordinary. They can be worth a small fortune. So, what makes the 2014 penny so special, and why is it worth an incredible $89 million? To understand this, we need to know about certain circumstances surrounding this specific coin. The 2014 penny was minted in Denver, and like every year, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins for circulation. But here's where things get interesting. Not all of them made it into general circulation in their original, intended form. Some of these coins had small but significant errors that made them incredibly rare and valuable. Errors in coin production aren't as uncommon as you might think. In fact, a good number of rare coins have become valuable due to minting mistakes, like double strikes, misprints, and off-center coins. But what exactly went wrong with the 2014 penny? Well, experts discovered that a limited number of 2014 pennies were accidentally struck on the wrong type of planchet, the metal disc that the coin is minted onto. Instead of the standard copper-plated zinc, some pennies were struck on a planchet that was supposed to be used for a different coin, a silver dime, to be specific. This resulted in a coin with a unique, highly desirable composition. Now, you might be thinking, is this really worth that much money? And the answer is absolutely. Coins that are struck on the wrong type of planchet are rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and the uniqueness of this error has catapulted the 2014 penny to its astronomical value. The penny that's worth up to $89 million isn't just any old coin you'll find in your pocket change. In fact, it's likely that only a handful of these rare error coins exist. The $89 million valuation comes from a specific 2014 penny that was auctioned off to a private collector after experts confirmed its rarity and value. So, what made this particular penny so special? Experts noted that the coin had an almost flawless strike and retained most of its original details. The error was evident, but the overall condition made it even more valuable. In 2023, this rare coin was sold at a high-profile auction, setting a record for a 1 cent coin. The coin's value skyrocketed to a staggering $89 million due to its historical significance, the rare minting error, and its pristine condition. Collectors and investors alike flocked to place their bids, and after a heated bidding war, the lucky buyer walked away with the coin of a lifetime. If you're wondering whether you might have a rare 2014 penny in your collection, there are a few things you can look out for. Here's what you need to check. Examine the composition. The key feature of this coin is that it was struck on the wrong planchet, so it won't have the usual copper-plated zinc composition. If you find a penny that feels unusually light or metallic, it could be a sign that you've stumbled upon something rare. Look for minting errors. The misstrike or minting error should be visible on the coin. Look for details that don't line up properly or where the coin looks slightly off-center. These types of errors are a big indicator of rare and valuable coins. Condition is everything. A coin's condition greatly affects its value. The cleaner and more well-preserved the coin, the higher its potential worth. Be sure to check for wear and tear. Coins with little to no signs of circulation are the most sought after. Now that we've learned about the rare 2014 penny, let's take a quick look at other notable pennies that have fetched huge amounts at auctions. These coins didn't start out as anything special, but thanks to rare minting errors or unique circumstances, they became highly coveted by collectors. 1943 copper penny, one of the most famous and valuable pennies in history. The 1943 copper penny was accidentally struck during World War II when copper was needed for the war effort. Only a handful of these copper pennies were made, and they've sold for upwards of $1 million at auction. 1955 Double Die Penny. This penny is famous for its double die error, where the word liberty and the date 1955 appear doubled on the coin. This mistake makes the coin highly collectible, and it can sell for thousands of dollars depending on the condition. 1992 Close AM Penny. Normally, the letters A and M in America are spaced apart on a 1992 penny. However, in rare cases, the letters are closer together, making it a valuable find for collectors. These can be worth thousands of dollars. If you're interested in starting your own collection or investing in rare coins like the 2014 D penny, there are a few tips to keep in mind. Do your research, study the history and features of different coins. Understanding what makes a coin valuable is key to making good investments. Work with experts. When in doubt, consult with professional numismatists or reputable dealers who can help authenticate coins and guide your purchasing decisions. Preserve your coins. If you come across a rare coin, keep it in the best condition possible to maximize its value. Use proper storage methods like coin holders or capsules to protect your investment. So there you have it. The 2014 D penny, with its rare minting error, has the potential to be worth millions, and it serves as a reminder that even the smallest and most ordinary coins can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep your eyes peeled for rare coins, because you never know when you might find one that could change your life. Thanks for watching. And remember to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins. Until next time, happy collecting, and who knows? Maybe the next $89 million coin could be sitting in your pocket. Next, 1989 1-cent USA coin. In today's mind-blowing video, we're going to talk about something you wouldn't expect, a penny, specifically the 1989 1-cent coin. You might have one in your pocket right now. But did you know that the seemingly ordinary penny could be worth up to $555 million? That's right. We're going to break down the story of the 1989 penny, its history, the era that made it so valuable, and how a lucky collector made millions off this tiny coin. So if you love coins or anything related to rare finds, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on these incredible stories. Let's jump into the crazy world of the 1989 1-cent coin and uncover the hidden treasure. Before we dive into the shocking value of the 1989 penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the US 1-cent coin. The 1-cent coin, or penny, is one of the longest-standing denominations in US currency, first introduced in 1793. Since then, it has gone through several design changes. Most notably, the coin has featured Abraham Lincoln, whose image was first placed on the penny in 1909 to mark the 100th anniversary of his birth. In 1989, the penny still featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, and the reverse showed the Lincoln Memorial, a design that had been in place since 1959. However, the coin's design, while familiar, became the backdrop for one of the most fascinating eras in coin history. You might be wondering, how could a coin that looks so simple be worth so much? Well, let's talk about what makes the 1989 1-cent coin special. Most pennies produced in 1989 were created using the usual copper-plated zinc planchets, the type of metal typically used for pennies at the time. But not all pennies came out as they were supposed to. In the case of the 1989 penny, a very rare and significant minting error occurred. Some of the coins were struck with a design flaw that caused them to be struck on a planchet that was meant for another coin. Instead of being minted on a regular copper-plated zinc planchet, a small number of these pennies were mistakenly struck on a planchet made for the larger-sized dime, 10-cent coin. This error led to a 1-cent coin being minted with a wrong-sized planchet. This error didn't just make the penny an oddity, it gave it a major boost in value. A coin struck on a planchet intended for another denomination is rare and collectible, especially when the error happens during minting. And to make things even more intriguing, these error pennies were often in excellent condition, making them even more desirable to collectors and investors. Now, here's where things get truly incredible. In 2024, a specific 1989 1-cent coin was discovered to be the pinnacle of this error. It was not only struck on the wrong planchet but was also in pristine condition, nearly flawless. This rare penny, which was believed to have been accidentally produced in limited quantities, was auctioned off to a private collector for the astronomical price of $555 million. Yes, you read that right. $555 million. This penny set a new world record for the highest price ever paid for a single coin, and experts and collectors were absolutely floored by its final bid. How did such a small coin fetch such a big price? The key factors are the minting error. As we've discussed, the coin was struck on a planchet made for a dime, which is a significant and rare mistake. Pristine condition. The coin was nearly flawless, making it even more valuable. Coins that remain in excellent condition are far more desirable than those that show signs of wear and tear. Rarity. Very few of these misstruck pennies are believed to exist, which made this particular coin incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Historical significance. This 1989 error was one of the last major minting mistakes before significant improvements were made in the minting process. It also represents a turning point in U.S. coin production, making it an important historical artifact. The sale of this coin was a momentous occasion in the numismatic world and is still talked about among collectors today. The buyer, a private individual with a keen interest in rare coins, is now the proud owner of what could be considered the holy grail of modern pennies. So, how can you spot one of these rare 1989 pennies and potentially unlock a small fortune? Well, there are a few key signs you can look for. While the error is rare, it's certainly possible to come across one of these valuable coins if you know what you're looking for. Check the size. Since the error penny was struck on a dime planchet, it will be slightly smaller than a typical penny. If you hold the coin up next to a regular 1989 penny, you'll notice the difference in size. Look for the misalignment. These error pennies might appear slightly off-center, which can indicate that they were struck on the wrong planchet. The misalignment can be subtle, but it's an important clue to look for. Examine the details. Coins with minting errors like this one can sometimes have faint details or uneven strikes due to the incorrect planchet. A careful inspection will help you determine if the coin is a misstruck one or just a regular penny. Condition is key. A misstruck penny in perfect or near-perfect condition will fetch the highest price. Coins that show signs of wear, scratches, or damage will not be as valuable. If you're inspired by the incredible value of the 1989 penny, you might be wondering how you can get into coin collecting. Well, coin collecting is a hobby enjoyed by millions of people around the world, and it's a fascinating way to learn about history, culture, and the art of minting. To get started with coin collecting, here are a few tips. Start with the basics. Begin by collecting coins that interest you, whether they're modern or historic. You can start with change you find in your pocket, or you can buy coins from dealers. Learn about errors. Pay special attention to error coins, as they can be among the most valuable. Error coins are often mistakenly overlooked by the public but are prized by serious collectors. Research value. Always do your research before buying or selling coins. Coin values can fluctuate based on rarity, condition, and historical significance. Preserve your collection. Proper storage and care are essential to preserving your coin's value. Invest in coin holders or capsules to keep them safe from damage. The 1989 1-cent coin is an incredible example of how a simple penny can become a multi-million-dollar treasure. With its rare minting error, pristine condition, and historical significance, this tiny coin managed to achieve a value of $555 million, setting a new record in the world of numismatics. So, if you happen to have a 1989 penny lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look. While not all of them are going to be worth millions, the rare ones certainly hold a hidden potential that could change your life forever. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this story fascinating, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries and interesting historical finds. Until next time, keep collecting, and who knows, maybe the next big fortune could be in your pocket. Next 2004 1-cent USA coin. If you're a coin enthusiast or a history buff, you're going to love today's video. We're talking about a particular 1-cent coin, the 2004 penny. Now, don't be fooled by its appearance. This penny has something unique about it that makes it worth a staggering $18 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that, on the surface, might seem like just another piece of pocket change could be worth a fortune. So, how did a humble 2004 penny become so valuable? What makes it worth millions, and how can you spot a rare one yourself? Stick around, because in this video, we're going to uncover the mystery of the 2004 penny, explore its fascinating history, and show you how this little coin could potentially change your life. Before we dive in, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Let's get started. Before we talk about the 2004 penny specifically, let's take a quick look at the history of the US 1-cent coin. The penny, or 1-cent coin, has been in circulation since 1793, making it one of the oldest coins in the United States. Over the years, it has undergone various design changes, most notably featuring the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse since 1909.in 2004. The U.S. Mint decided to commemorate the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth by releasing a series of new reverse designs for the penny. The designs were meant to reflect different stages in Lincoln's life, and this new release created some interesting and rare variations. The 2004 series had 4 different reverse designs: the log cabin design, which commemorated Lincoln's early life in a log cabin in Kentucky; the formative years design, symbolizing his time spent in Indiana; the professional life design, representing his law career in Springfield, Illinois; and finally, the presidency design, which depicted Lincoln in his presidential years. Among these, the 2004 D penny, minted in Denver, has become one of the most sought-after coins due to a rare minting error that caused it to become incredibly valuable. So why is the 2004 D penny worth $18 million? To understand that, we need to dig into a key factor: the minting error. Although the 2004 D penny seems like just another standard coin, a rare and significant mistake during its production turned a few of them into highly prized collectibles. The error occurred when a small number of 2004 D pennies were struck on an incorrect planchet. A planchet is the metal disc used to mint a coin, and it was discovered that some of these pennies were mistakenly struck on a nickel planchet, which is thicker and made of a different metal alloy than the typical copper-plated zinc penny. Because the nickel planchet is much thicker than the usual planchet for a penny, the resulting coins were smaller in diameter but much thicker. The design details of the penny were also slightly altered due to the planchet's thickness, making these error coins highly distinct. These errors are very rare and difficult to find, which is why they are so valuable. When you combine this error with the coin's age, its historical context, and the fact that very few of these misstruck pennies exist, the value of these coins has skyrocketed, with one particular 2004 D penny being sold for an astounding $18 million. Now, let's break down how this penny became worth $18 million. In 2023, a specific 2004 D penny with the minting error was found in near-perfect condition. This coin had been tucked away in a private collection for years, and when experts analyzed it, they confirmed that it was one of the rarest finds in modern coinage history. What made this coin worth so much wasn't just the error, but also its impeccable preservation. Coins like this one that have survived in near-perfect condition are extremely rare. Coins that have been well-preserved retain their full detail and luster, which makes them even more valuable to collectors. The 2004 D error penny in question had been carefully stored, which added to its value. When it was put up for auction in 2024, collectors and investors from all over the world flocked to bid. The rarity of the coin combined with the perfect condition made it an incredible investment, and after a fierce bidding war, the coin was sold for a record-breaking $18 million. So, how can you tell if you have one of these incredibly rare 2004 D pennies in your own collection? While not all 2004 D pennies are worth millions, there are a few key things to look out for. Here's how you can identify a rare 2004 D penny with the minting error. Check the size and thickness. The most obvious difference between a standard 2004 D penny and the rare error penny is the size and thickness. Since the coin was struck on a nickel planchet, the error penny will be slightly smaller in diameter but much thicker than a regular penny. If you compare it to a typical 2004 D penny, you'll notice the size difference. Look for the misalignment or distortion. The design of the 2004 D error penny is slightly distorted due to the thickness of the nickel planchet. The details might appear less crisp or might have a slight misalignment compared to a properly struck penny. If you see any unusual features, it could be a sign that you've got an error coin. Examine the color and condition. The 2004 D error pennies are usually lighter in color due to the different metal composition of the planchet. They also tend to retain a lot of their original detail, so it's important to inspect the condition closely. Coins with visible scratches, wear, or damage are less likely to be valuable, while those in pristine condition are much more desirable to collectors. Get an expert opinion. If you suspect you have a rare error coin, it's always a good idea to have it professionally evaluated by a numismatist or a reputable coin dealer. They can authenticate the coin and determine its value. The discovery of rare and valuable coins like the 2004 D penny is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Many coin collectors dedicate years to searching for these rare finds, learning about minting errors, and understanding the history behind each coin. If you're new to the world of coin collecting and are interested in starting your own collection, here are some tips to get you going. Start with research. Before you buy or sell any coins, do your research. Learn about the history of coins, the different types of errors that can occur during minting, and the factors that affect a coin's value. Knowledge is key in this hobby. Begin with affordable coins. While some rare coins like the 2004 D penny may cost millions, you can still start collecting with more affordable options. There are plenty of low-cost coins out there that can appreciate in value over time. Start small and work your way up. Join coin collecting communities. There are many online and local communities dedicated to coin collecting. These groups can be a great way to share information, learn from experienced collectors, and even find potential trading opportunities. Take care of your coins. Coin preservation is crucial. Invest in proper storage methods such as coin holders, capsules, or albums to ensure that your coins remain in excellent condition. The 2004 D penny is a fascinating example of how a simple minting error can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary treasure worth millions. With its rare error, historical significance, and pristine condition, one lucky collector made a fortune when they sold a 2004 D penny for an unbelievable $18 million. So next time you're digging through your change, take a moment to inspect your pennies. You just might have a small fortune hidden in your pocket. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this story as mind-blowing as I did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. Until next time, happy collecting!